All right, let's just get right to it. Your brand new truck, it's spying on you. And the worst part, you actually said it was okay. I mean, right now, while you're driving to work, grabbing groceries, or just sitting in your driveway, your vehicle is collecting a ton of data. And guess what? That data isn't yours anymore.
So let's be really clear about this. The truck you're making payments on, the one you're insuring and putting gas in, it has a secret job. The information it's gathering doesn't belong to you. It belongs to someone else. And yeah, they are making some serious money from it. And we're not just talking about, simple engine diagnostics here. This is a detailed log of your life. It's tracking every turn, every hard brake. It knows every single place you go. And yeah, see that microphone? It can even include voice data. It's building a profile on you, a really, really detailed one.
So you're probably asking, how in the world did this happen? Well, you agreed to it. Your consent was buried deep inside some long, complicated legal document that you probably swiped through on a touchscreen at the dealership without even thinking twice.
And this is where it gets kind of crazy. The salesperson, they got you all excited about the towing capacity and the cool infotainment screen, but what they conveniently skipped over was the 47-page Connected Services Agreement. And that's not a guess. That's the actual language you'll find in GM's OnStar privacy statement or Ford's FordPass terms. It gives them the right to collect your data and share it with, and I'm quoting here, trusted third-party partners.
The whole idea of ownership has been flipped on its head. You're not just buying a truck anymore. You're signing up for an ongoing subscription where you are the product. So where is all this data going? Well, there's a whole ecosystem that's been built to make money off of it. And let's be real, you, the driver, you're not seeing a dime of it. It's basically this three-way system. You've got the car companies who put the tech in the truck. You've got the insurance industry who desperately wants that data to figure out how much to charge you. And then you have the data brokers, the middlemen, who package it all up and sell your information. So let's break down how each of them gets their piece of the pie. The manufacturers, like Ford and GM, are literally telling their investors that software and data are their future profits. Seriously, they brag about it in earnings calls. Insurers use this data, it's called telematics, by the way, to go from just guessing your risk to knowing exactly how you drive. And then you've got companies like LexisNexis and Verisk, whose entire business model is to gobble up this data and sell it. Okay, now let's talk about how this directly impacts you right in your wallet. Because this isn't just some abstract privacy thing. This has real, cold, hard cash consequences. This isn't a theory. This actually happened. We know for a fact that General Motors sold detailed driver data to these brokers. An algorithm scanned it, flagged things like your braking habits, and boom, drivers suddenly saw their insurance premiums skyrocket. Not because they got in an accident, but because their own truck ratted them out. You literally drove your own rates up with your own truck, and you probably had no idea it was even happening. The bottom line is this. Your truck isn't just a hunk of metal sitting in your driveway. It's an active device that is working against your financial interests. And that's not a mistake. That's the business model. And if you think this is just some niche problem, think again. 97%. That's how many new vehicles sold in the US in 2024 came with this kind of cellular connection. If you bought a new truck in the last few years, the odds are basically 100% that you are in this system. Right now. Active. Transmitting. And here's the other number that should really make you stop and think. 0. That's how many states have strong, comprehensive laws that specifically protect you from this kind of thing. For the most part, you're on your own. Okay, so that all sounds pretty bad, right? But, and this is a big but, you are not powerless. Let's shift from the problem to the solution. Smart truck owners are already fighting back with something called the connectivity quarantine. It's a simple 5-step plan to take back control. So let's just walk through this. Step 1, get in your truck, go to the infotainment screen and dig into the settings. Look for anything that says privacy or connected services and just turn off every single data sharing toggle you can find. 2, call the service line, OnStar, FordPass, whatever it is, and tell them you want to formally opt out. They have to have a process for this. 3, you can get a free annual report from data brokers like LexisNexis. Do it. See what they have on you. 4, call your insurance agent and ask them straight up, are you using telematics data to set my rate? They have to tell you. And finally, number 5, the next time you buy a truck, ask to see the opt-out paperwork before you sign on the dotted line. Look, the goal here isn't to go back to the Stone Age and get rid of all this cool tech. It's about being a smart, informed owner. You just have to understand that these days, your personal data is a currency, and it's being taken from you quietly, automatically, every single day. And hey, if you think it's bad that they're tracking how you drive, you might want to sit down because what that little microphone in your truck's ceiling is allowed to listen to, well, that's a whole other story.